Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly. Moments ago, I got the chance to talk to BooBoo the Clown, and BooBoo the Clown gave out a huge warning that despite the fact that the killer clowns have not given a specified time, they are now going to be targeting movie theaters out there. And this is now becoming a much more dangerous time here because BooBoo the Clown in this interview talked about the movie theaters that they're looking to target all over the world. Not just that, but also other comments made about the October 31st Purge on Halloween night. It is expected to be a brutal night, a very dangerous night, the most dangerous night of the evening, the most dangerous night of the year, October 31st, 2022, Halloween night, or as we know now, the Killer Clown Purge night. As mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be important for you to share this video, to make sure that you share all the videos out there, plaster it all over social media, and make sure other people are aware of what's to come in the future, because this interview right here really is unsettling, and it would be very important for any and all to understand what's happening. Take a look. Mr. BooBoo the Clown, once again, thank you for taking the time to sit with us here today and answer a couple of questions. Now listen, I have been reviewing some of the things that the killer clowns have been saying for quite some time, and I noticed that some of the killer clowns on Instagram have been saying that they're going to commit another plan soon. I have to ask you, what plan are they talking about?
That plan will be us hitting up movie theaters.
Movie theaters. That's
Indeed.
the next. Okay, do you know when you guys are expected to do this?
You're gonna have to just wait and find out. But you will see it all over social media and on the news.
Okay. With that being said, though, do you know that there's going to be a heavy response? What I mean by that is basically if the killer clowns are ready to invade movie theaters, you do understand that the civilians in there are going to call the cops, and the cops are going to arrive, and they're going to just thwart any plan the clowns may have. You do understand that, correct?
You think we're gonna wait for the cops to get there? As soon as we break down the doors, we're gonna start killing everyone in there on the spot. There is no hesitation.
Now, I actually had the chance to contact the police department a few days ago, and I had the chance to ask them questions, and they said that they are well prepared, that they're well guarded, that they're going to make sure that they take extra precaution to, well, basically check out neighborhoods. Not just that, but also take extra precaution to knock down any threats that the killer clowns may pose in their societies, in their communities. And I'm going to give you the chance to try to respond to that. What do you believe? Do you think the cops are right in this, or do you believe in your mind that the killer clowns can overpower the cops?
We've overpowered the cops for many years now. And the way how you call the cops, you get in touch with them. You really think that we're not gonna succeed, do you?
In my opinion, coming from me, I don't think you guys have the capabilities. I don't think you guys have the strength.
Why am I still here?
Well, I would imagine that you yourself are heavily guarded by many of your men. That's what I'm assuming.
And me and my clowns are very much powerful.
Let's talk about, once again, the day that everyone's been talking about. It has been dubbed the most dangerous night of the year, Halloween night, aka the Killer Clown Purge night. Now, you guys tried to do it in 2016. Didn't happen. 2020 didn't happen.
Hold on. Let me interrupt you. Do you mean we didn't do it in 2016? Where have you been?
We've seen a lot of sightings in 2016, and so were the years of 2020 and 2021. But what you guys are describing as the Purge, you guys are describing taking over democracy, taking over the world, taking over the government, and you guys have yet to do that. So my question was, is 2022 going to be the year that you guys finally do it?
2022 will be ours. We are gonna conquer many people out there. The streets will be filled with us. We are too many to count. We will not be taken down. Do you get my drift, Mr. Announcer?
I do understand what you're saying. And with that being said, I have another question concerning a victim who talked to us. Apparently, his house was invaded by 2 killer clowns out there, and I got the chance to talk to him as well. He told us that he was frightened. He was completely petrified. Don't you feel any remorse for these victims out there who have absolutely nothing to do with anything, and they're facing the repercussions of what your killer clowns are doing in the streets? Don't you feel any bit of sadness for any of these victims who are being attacked for no reason at all? I mean, they have nothing to do with this.
Now why would I? I'm behind all of this. I was behind the clowns being inside that guy's house. The same way that I'm gonna be in your house.
Again, I'm only just an interviewer. I want nothing to do with this. I'm only here to get the information. I'm only here to get the answers from these questions. Which leads me to the next question, though. Why do you insist in targeting everyone? Why can't you target those that have affected you and your clowns through the years?
I don't give a flying shit about everyone else. No one, no human amuses me or my clowns. We want to do this. We don't have any friends that are humans. So every single human will be targeted, including you, by me.
Okay. Again, I want nothing to do with this. But
are you a human or a clown? What are you?
I'm a human. And I said it before, and I'm going to remain as a human.
I said all humans get targeted. Not just some, all of them.
You seem a bit angry. And
unless you want to join us, you want to become one of us.
I do not want to join you guys. Not at all.
Okay, well then it's going to be your nightmare. It's going to be your nightmare.
Let me ask you this question. You seem angry, and in my opinion, the only reason why you're angry is because of what happened in the past, which I can somewhat understand. Again, the torment, the ridicule, the very, very maltreatment that you've been given through your life. But there is a way to turn away from this. There is a way to avert destruction, per se, and that is to give people a chance. I mean, there are good apples and there are bad apples out there, to put it bluntly. But not every human is bad. I understand that some people out there are.
All humans are bad. They're all the same shit. No difference.
Don't you think that's a little bit unfair to judge people already? Just based off of the fact that they're humans and you're just already assuming that they're, quote, bad?
I am judging the truth because everything I'm saying is the truth. Are you a good or a bad human?
I would like to believe that I'm a good human, and there's a lot out there that'd be willing to help you out.
Guess what? You're wrong. You're not a good one.
Thank you. I do appreciate that, and you're not really a good person either.
Remember, your home is my home.
Yep. Sir, you can throw all your threats at me all you want. However, in my opinion, I believe we're well guarded here. Talking about my neighborhood, and not even my neighborhood, but just society in general. I think everyone who's watching this video may be on the edge of their seats. They may be on the edge of their seats. They may be worried about what's happening soon, but I think they're well guarded as well, because there's so many roadblocks that the killer clowns would have to pass, and there's just no way you guys can pass through all roadblocks, such as the police, the military, and the good Samaritans out there who are willing to fight also.
I said I'll come for you. I wasn't lying. I'm stalking you to the day of Halloween.
Well, let's move on here. Let's talk about the movie theaters. In the beginning of this interview, you mentioned that you and your killer clowns were going to target movie theaters. You of course told me that you didn't really give me a specified date. Is there any specific movie theaters you're going to be targeting, or is it just any and all out there in the world?
All movie theaters. Worldwide.
Here's my final question for you. Your final message of the week for the people who are listening, for the people who are watching this video at this moment, at this juncture, what would your warning be to them listening? What would your warning be to the world?
Well, my message to all the humans, those pigs just like you, I am gonna come for you all. Me and all my clones. And we're gonna play with you all. 2022 will be ours. And if you don't think so, wait and find out.